You have the young girl who lied to her parents for the first time ever. I'm just going to work at the soup kitchen for the weekend. She goes out with her crazy slut friend Chloe because she wants to go hang out with Stefan and get her first taste of penis ever before she goes off to 10 years of study at Harvard. She just wants to be bad just once.
Yep.
And still, the car
And
never
boy,
fucking
does she
starts.
pay for it.
She paid for it.
It changes her life forever.
Nice.
That's my special scary movie blankie. It only comes out on special
Like this
like
podcast.
this.
Yeah. Well, how often do you think about the Roman Empire?
Thursdays.
Thursdays only. Me, it's every day, and welcome to,
Yeah.
my mic is now closer, Mercury Maniacs. We are, give me the intro.
Not the Brainiacs.
Hello, we are drunkards, fools, and not that dumb maniacs.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Maniacs?
Nice. All right. That's why we have ashtrays, Ryan. Thank God for the sound,
Yeah.
man. So what's happening?
Well,
Frank and
thank you.
Tony's, man.
Welcome.
Another again, $2 these, $5 pizzas.
Nice day at Frank and
Downtown
Tony's.
Willoughby.
Nice and
Enjoying
nice cool evening.
the nice.
My nice cold ginger ale.
Uh-huh. There we go. Got some of this.
Mm,
Little
Looks
pick me
good.
up, warm
looks
up.
real good. Can I at least smell? Can I,
Yeah.
Yeah, pains of waiting for surgery.
one more day?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, one more day.
Sound man.
Surgery tomorrow, and then I can start having ibuprofen again.
Nice.
And
Who's
alcohol
Johnny?
again. Where's Johnny?
Here's Johnny.
Yeah, that's right. Here's Johnny.
We're going with the delay. Johnny.
All right. Well,
There, now it's official. So what's on the agenda for this evening?
today's agenda, scary movies.
Jeez,
It's October.
I
Yep.
misunderstood when you said horror flicks.
Yeah.
No, what did you think we said?
WHO.
Never mind.
Well, we could take a side foray.
Yeah.
Acre Mile or something. Mile Maker.
Make her-
Yeah, that's it.
All right, let me
Like it?
blow up my research a little bit.
It's harsh, isn't it? Yeah. Okay. So, that's
So
right.
I've got all
scary
kinds-
movies.
I've got all
yeah.
kinds of
I
stuff
won't be
for you.
needing
I've got
these,
some
no.
history. We could start with, the age-old scary movie
Yeah,
question.
let's start with the age-old question.
What is the age-old question?
What is it? What can it be?
Well, I think we got to bring it up first.
Yeah.
Any moment now.
All right, very important question here.
Age-old question.
What's your favorite scary movie?
There it is.
What's your favorite scary movie?
Right in the classic is Scream fashion.
Which we'll get to Scream, because Scream's
Yeah.
pretty important when it comes to the
It is
Yeah.
everything of scary movies. So
like the self-aware scary movie.
it is. They make fun of scary movies, and they make fun of
Mhm.
themselves. What's your favorite scary movie, Scotty? Yeah, that's real. I know, it's so real, so realistic.
Gotta say, I don't know if it's really a scary movie. We were talking, and I think it's classified as a thriller. For
I
me,
would count it.
Silence of the Lambs.
I would count thrillers as a part, like kind of a
Great.
subgenre of this. Silence of the Lambs
Yeah.
is a great movie. Do you know how many serial killers appear in Silence of the Lambs?
No, I don't. Only two. Oh, okay.
Only two.
Yeah, that's right.
Buffalo Bill and Hannibal.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, I guess all the people in the asylum are just one-off wackos.
Could be, but there are only two explicitly stated serial killers in Silence of the Lambs.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was a good movie. I like that.
That is a great movie.
That one probably is going to fit into our later talk here. But right now,
Mhm.
let's talk about some of the early versions of scary movies. Some of those golden age. Actually, there's even more. The Gothic horror.
I was going to
Gothic horror.
say, we've
Yeah.
got
See,
a quick, a quick Gothic horror.
There you go.
Yeah.
That's more attuned with your
Yeah.
search history.
So a quick Google search, the whole history of scary movies, horror movies, can be pinpointed to roughly about the late 1800s.
Was it Jack the
Early
Ripper?
films like Les Meneurs de Diable.
That's the first, considered to be the first documented scary movie in 1896.
Gothic novels. Mary Shelley, Frankenstein author.
The
Mhm.
Fall of the House
Edgar
of
Allan-
Usher.
Edgar Allan Poe, yeah.
That was a classic.
Yeah, that's when they started having codes for buildings, too.
Really, because of the fall of the House of Usher?
No.
I was gonna say that would be quite fascinating.
Every contractor's true scary movie,
Right.
The House of
Yep.
Usher Fall.
Right.
Like, no.
The fireplace leads to the dungeon of torture.
Yep.
Mhm.
Yep.
And the pictures that have eyes, those are great.
Yep. The picture.
Picture- Oh, yeah.
The Scooby-Doo picture.
Whoa.
Oh, I got a bad feeling about this, Scoob. A
That's pretty good.
little bit better, yeah.
You
Thank you.
take
That
the
was
dog.
good.
Shaggy, you take the dog and take these Scooby snacks and go hide out in the barn.
I'll take these two
I'm
fine
going to take
ladies
these two
with me.
ladies over here and we're going to explore the upstairs attic.
Oh, Raggy.
Good times, huh?
I love.
But getting into the golden age, the universal monsters, kind of the your core
The universal
creature.
monster.
core creatures. You got Dracula.
Uh-huh.
You got one of my favorites, Creature from the Black Lagoon.
Oh, yeah.
I loved that when I was a kid.
Oh,
That was a not scary, but fucking good movie.
I
Love
have a
that thing.
T-shirt that's like based
Yeah.
on that, except instead of the creature from the Black Lagoon, it's the creature from Lake Erie because
Yeah.
it's supposed to be like a Cleveland
Uh-huh.
shirt.
Yeah.
Makes you want to play by the swamps, huh?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Also
Yeah.
loving Guillermo del Toro's kind of re-envisioning of that, The Shape of Water.
Was
Yeah.
that what that is? Oh, I thought it was a romance movie, and I was like, I'm good.
It is. But
Really?
it's also like kind of a reimagining of it, you know? It's the he likes to give the monsters or the the creatures a little bit more humanity.
Right.
I like that.
Brings a lot more.
They just wanted to be loved.
Exactly.
Nobody would love them, so they have to pay the price.
Which is interesting, actually, that like you mentioned that because in this period of time, like the golden age and like monsters and everything, like it was so much like, differences are scary because it's conformity,
Yeah.
conformity, and like wealth, wealth, wealth. And then now it's very much like we want acceptance.
Like Frankenstein,
I've
Yeah.
also
Yeah,
heard
the
there was
blind guy who was drunk and played the violin, he got along with Frankenstein and the girl,
the child who
right.
saw like
He's like, oh,
you're no different. You're
Right.
just another person.
Mm-hmm.
They were able to
here's
like,
some flowers. He's like, hey.
Yeah.
yeah.
I love it. I'm excited for the Frankenstein remake that's coming
Yeah.
out. We are.
Yeah,
Say
sit
hi
in
to 'em.
later if
Yeah.
you want. Talking about scary movies, do you have a
What's your favorite scary movie?
horror movie? I don't want to talk about horror movies. Oh, okay. Yeah, we're just getting feedback from the audiences.
No Exit?
Final Destination.
Telephone pole, car accident.
Right. Don't stick
Drawing
your
a
head out the
blank
car
here.
window.
No, that's Hereditary.
Hereditary.
Are you talking about Hereditary? Yeah, that one
That's-
was
What's your favorite scary movie?
Astier. No. Who did that one?
Here, keep this page. Yeah.
Spider-Man.
But that one actually consistently ranks in like the scariest movies of all time.
Yeah, exactly.
See,
The OG Halloween. The ones where the car never starts. They can't find their keys.
Harry Astier,
Right?
another
Right.
Where?
A plus.
I can't find my keys, and they always have the one stupid girl in there.
Right.
Like,
Yeah.
hi, I lied to my parents for the first time ever, and I told them I was going to the soup kitchen, and I just wanted to hang out with my slut friend Chloe. Have my first taste of penis with Stefan before I go off to Harvard for 10 years to study. Right, and she's the dumb bitch that lives. Right. It's like, I'm sorry, I forgot my car keys. The fucker never starts.
Darkness
Falls.
Darkness Falls.
I think I've seen this ad before. Yeah?
And what about that one, the human centipede?
Yeah.
Like, hey, thanks for the input. Appreciate
Yeah,
it.
thank you.
Yeah, thank you. Darkness Falls. Another good book
Right.
we have to explore on.
My name is Chloe.
So back to like the the whole idea of this, like the golden age of monsters, that was like just a well-defined good, bad kind of creature. Yeah, I was told that in the idea of a good scary movie, the villain or the creature is always an avenging angel. That's the idea, the basic idea that you want to have.
Usually a whack job, ugly ass murderer, and avenging
Who
angel.
kills the teenagers who are the sinners
Mm.
first, right? and the good teen always survives.
Right.
They
Hence
actually
the
talk about
avenging
that.
angel,
They
a creature
touch-
to claim the,
Right.
Yeah, they touch on that actually, that very theme actually in a later Scary Movie.
man has to conquer this deity-like creature,
Right.
like Jaws, which is a thriller, but
Trying to help them
yeah.
help themselves by killing them all.
yeah.
Yep.
If you're talking about something that put fear into the
Right.
lives of more
Right.
people than anything else, Jaws might be considered a top one.
All
Steven
right.
Spielberg, Poltergeist,
Also,
incredible
that
job,
one.
yeah.
Scared to go.
I mean, number of sharks they killed because of that movie was probably the biggest reaction to a film that's
Yeah, people
ever
when
been seen in real life.
beach tourism
Right.
went down, when Psycho came out, like showering.
People didn't bring knives into the shower anymore.
All right. The poor
Yeah,
sharks
but
are
everyone has those moments, in their life that they think about that scary movie. They can never shower again. They can never go on the beach again.
Mhm.
All
About the
right.
same about that movie flipping through their head.
So then
Yeah.
from there we move on after World War II. So then we kind of get into science fiction, and then you kind of start to see the very, very early inklings of psychological horror.
Yeah.
So in the 50s, huge fear was everything related to Cold War, and then the constant
Yeah.
threat of nuclear annihilation. So there was a
Uh-huh.
constant threat of atomic monsters, and so you would have like these kind of like monsters, but to like the next level. So you had stuff like Invasion of the Body Snatchers, and then the Blob. Have either of you
Blob.
seen any of those?
Oh yeah, the
I've seen
Blob.
part of the Blob where it comes out of that drain and sucks
Yep.
that guy down through.
What?
The more people it eats, the bigger it gets.
Yeah, it's like some giant
the
amoeba.
blob's around. You know how they killed the Blob?
How?
With a fire extinguisher.
Really?
Yep. And they didn't like the cold,
Oh, so they just froze it.
and Blob didn't.
So it
right?
literally was just like an
Right.
amoeba.
Right, and then they dropped it off in Antarctica or North Pole or something.
Someone
Until it
else's
comes
problem.
again.
Someone
Right.
else's
Yeah.
problem. So be nice to the Earth because the Blob is going to start
Right,
coming
the shark
back.
will eat it and come back and blob it all over
Yeah.
the eastern seacoast.
So
You know,
here's
the
some
little blobs.
yeah, little blobs.
Right. What about Godzilla?
Oh
Go,
yeah.
go Godzilla.
Yeah, when did Godzilla come out?
Godzilla.
Early 50s, late 50s actually. And
Okay,
he was a result of the big bad atomic blast.
Yep, that's
Yeah,
right.
He
The
formed
that
from the
Part of what
atomic
you're
blast.
talking about.
I was gonna say, there you go, like the atomic
Mhm.
monsters.
The
Yeah,
fear of the
right. Then
the
they ended up
xenophobia
fighting-
kind of
yeah.
fear, like you're talking about invasions as well.
Mhm.
Like the blank invades, the ants invade, the big spiders, that
Yeah.
terrible, crappy animation where they have the big ants crawling around, grabbing
right.
people. And,
Now here's something else interesting that kind of started coming around in the late 60s. And if you look at the timeline and what was happening in the late American 60s, this kind of makes sense. The emergence of the psychopath as the central antagonist, which in that timeline tracks because
Yeah.
in the late 60s you had Charlie Manson and kind of like the emergence of cults. When did Jim Jones get big, like with his cult too?
I feel like that was somewhere around that time.
Yeah, around there.
But you have that social awakening to where people are now starting to fear society.
Is that the Kool-Aid?
Authority.
Yeah, he was a Kool-Aid man. Yeah. So you have like as counterculture, historically as countercultures like starting to become a movement, and you have these like psychopathic people who are, very dynamic leaders
Right.
coming in and kind of that's when like cults kind of really became a thing. And so cinema and art in general is a reflection of society as a whole. And so seeing kind of that pattern definitely tracks.
And coincidentally, they just wanted to be loved too.
Did they? By everybody.
Yeah. They just wanted to keep the people
Right.
they love forever
Somebody would have loved
and
them to begin
ever.
with and reared them as the little child and showed them love. They would have never turned out this way, so it's
Yeah.
society's fault. Correct?
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah.
That's
Like,
what I'm
mhm.
just thinking.
Yeah, we just got off of the 12 Hours of Terror marathon. That was
It's
fun.
fantastic.
Everything from killer psychopaths to babies
Killer
to
babies.
yeah,
A ghost.
it's alive.
I watched that movie and I was just like, cool, I'm ready for my surgery.
And a great Cleveland-based one, Shady Oaks,
Shelby Oaks.
Shelby Oaks.
That's right. I
Shelby
keep
Oaks.
saying I
Shout
keep
out,
getting
that
it
was
mixed
an
up.
amazing movie.
That was awesome.
Yeah,
Yeah, that one comes out this
Good true
weekend.
story.
Absolutely excellent film.
So then we kind of come into the era that I think everybody is really, when they think of scary movies, they really think of, and that's the modern era. And it's kind of marked by like a shift to
Yeah.
like realism. The 90s sees like blending with like adding in humor. But one of the big scary movies that kind of like has, oh, there's a dog here. Oh, there's a dog.
There's a pup.
There's a dog.
And
Is that Cujo?
pet friendly
Cujo's in there.
Frank and Tony's.
When
Yeah, I
the
heard
weather's
Cujo.
warm.
Stephen King.
I fed you I fed you that body the other day. Leave me
Yeah.
alone.
I have actually heard of someone who had a dog that had a brain tumor, just kind of went mad, you know? Like,
Oh, yeah.
something
Yeah.
similar to that,
Right.
but
He just wanted to be loved.
And growing up, my dad had a Saint Bernard, which is kind of like what Cujo is, or like some giant like drooly
Yeah.
thing. And that was what happened to him. Like he got a brain tumor, and like he didn't go violent, but he was like
snapping at people.
a little bit, but then just
Yeah.
really confused. Like he kind of like he would be walking, and then he would kind of like start like almost like seizing. But that's kind of the sad thing about like dogs like that big. Like I love big dogs, but like their lifespan is so short. Mm-hmm.
I always wondered, how come they never charge that damn battery on the car, ever?
Mm-hmm.
Or bring an extra set
Well,
of keys.
One
Why?
of the ultimate meta scary movies might help you out with that one. The Cabin.
What's the cabin?
The Cabin is basically the story behind all scary movies.
Uh-huh.
And since you haven't seen it, I'm not going to spoil it for
Right.
you. But
So
all of
that's-
you probably know about this.
I was gonna say, so that's what I'm watching this week.
I think that's what we're watching.
Yeah, what's it on? I'll look it up later.
Yeah.
So let's see some comments. John said The Shining.
Yeah.
Mm.
Oh, that's a
Stephen King.
good one.
Stephen King A+, Stanley Kubrick.
Yeah. So like a lot of like in the modern like kind of the modern genre, you see a lot of like the Stephen King films starting to take off. Kind of the big one that really I think like in cinema people associate with starting kind of like the regeneration of the new era of scary movies is The Exorcist.
Oh, yeah.
Have you guys seen it?
Yeah.
Not all the way through, actually.
Really?
Seen
Right.
the portions of it. We saw a little nod to it in
Yes, in
the
South
newest
Park
South
this
Park
weekend.
episode.
Yeah. What are your
6, 7.
six? What did you guys think of it from what you saw of The Exorcist?
Very good, very terrifying. It's a prey on that
Right.
religious kind of terror, you know?
Sure.
Yeah. The possession, the demonic force that
Right.
attacks the innocent. It's up to the saviors
Right.
to cleanse
Right.
and bring everyone back to that sense of normality.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, to drag him through the old tube TV. Get out of there.
Yeah.
Stuff.
Probably my favorite ending to a movie, Poltergeist, when the dad pushes that TV out of the hotel.
So, did you know in Poltergeist, even though it's a scary movie, no one actually dies in Poltergeist?
Nope. Isn't that crazy?
Which, if you stop and think about it, no one actually dies. Like in
Nope.
all of these other movies, like there is a death. So, hot take, I was not that unnerved by The Exorcist. I was just kind of like, all right. Like, it didn't really do anything for me.
Some sick kid. Give him some Pepto.
I don't know. I think it was like I kind of got lost on like, wait, how did like she actually get possessed? Because I was
Yeah.
like, she played with a Ouija board, and then all of a sudden, like all these things are happening to her. Like, where did this like happen?
Yeah, I
Yeah,
don't
Stay
really.
away from Ouija boards.
I always
Yeah, I
find
will
it
not play
odd
with a Ouija board.
Don't
when
do
the
that.
main characters so inconveniently summon a creature.
Right.
Like it's like, oh, they looked in a mirror, and it's like,
Yep. Don't.
that's an interesting terror, like the terror of a mundane act. that
Yeah.
You would never think is something bad, summoning some horrific, terrible force.
All right.
Yeah, I don't know. I thought that the like the Conjuring series was a little bit more terrifying. I think there were more like jump scares and things,
Yeah.
but The Exorcist was really ahead of its time, like in kind of like putting like a lot of the religious elements, and then a lot of the things that happened throughout the movie, like the different effects were new and very kind of different. And so fun fact, early in the movie, the priest, Father Karras, he has a dream sequence where he sees like possessed Reagan's face. like early in his dream. And that actually was her face. That was images from her early makeup screen tests. So that's why like it kind of looks similar, but kind of not.
Okay.
Because it's still the same person. And then also, so the famous scene where she throws up on the priest, that was actually an accident in how that turned out. She was only supposed to throw up like on front of him, but there was an issue like with the piping, and so it ended up like splashing on his face. And they kept it. That was the take that they kept.
And a good actor stayed in character, kept going.
Mm-hmm.
There's your shitty makeup back.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I think about your shitty makeup.
Be dreaming about me, you weirdo.
Poltergeist, speaking of props,
Yeah. So
probably my favorite
which one?
little fun fact is what you're about to tell us.
In the Texas Chainsaw Massacre?
In
Oh, yeah.
Poltergeist.
Oh, in
I'm
Poltergeist?
jumping ahead a few.
That's right.
Oh,
I'll
okay.
backtrack a little bit.
That's all right. Well, then, so Texas Chainsaw Massacre came out again later. Super low budget, but this was another one that's kind of big in scary movies
Yeah.
because it was the first time a piece of machinery was used as a weapon.
Yeah,
The
everyday
chainsaw.
stuff.
So everyday stuff. So that's one of my favorites. We can circle back to that
We
one.
just tried to
That
feed the
uncanny
family.
horror that you buys.
So this is another one of my favorites. Halloween. So that's kind of like the big one that everybody
Oh,
really
yeah.
associates.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Michael Myers.
Michael Myers.
Yeah.
So Halloween was actually supposed to be a trilogy that took place on Halloween over 3 consecutive years, and they were going to do a different monster in every movie. But the
Huh.
first one was so successful that they just kept bringing Michael Myers back,
Right.
except for the third movie. He is not actually in the third movie for some reason.
Is that the season of the witch, right? That was great.
Did you
Yeah.
see
Oh,
it?
I got it. It's kind of like cheesy,
I've never
weird.
seen that.
So they're like, there's this company, he's making Halloween masks for kids, and they put a device in there that explodes all the kids' heads. Oh, it's a must watch.
Oh, I gotta
Okay.
watch that.
Cheesy as shit, but it's a great watch. Yeah, season of the witch. But coincidentally, getting back to what you're saying, I'm seeing a pattern here. Poor Michael Myers. What did he want as a child?
Attention.
He had to be loved. And the only way he could get
Yeah.
it was what the cleaver or the axe or whatever he was up to.
Whatever he had.
Right. He just wanted his sister's love.
And so his mask, this is like a really popular piece of like pop culture trivia, but that mask was a Captain Kirk mask that they altered.
Right.
Yeah. 'Cause everyone's like, that's, who's
Right.
that actor?
William Shatner.
Yeah,
William Shatner. Yeah.
He had the dumpster dive. Let's get this fucker a mask. And
They
give him a
can't
butcher's
use my likeness in another movie without giving me rights.
$100,000? Okay.
Fun fact, you can buy the 1975, do I consider Signs a scary movie? I don't know.
Ooh.
I've never seen
Yeah,
it.
I would consider
What
that a
is it?
scary one. So that
Yeah.
is that's an M. Night Shyamalan. So I think that fits in the genre. Yep. Signs is to me a scary
Is that with
movie.
the Mel
I
Gibson?
thought yes. I thought
Oh
it was
yeah,
pretty
when the
terrifying.
aliens come. Yeah, that was
Joaquin
God,
Phoenix is in
was
that,
great.
too.
Yeah,
Well,
that was
Phoenix
that
is
was
awesome.
actually
Yeah.
a very good movie. It's like basically the aliens are come in, and there's little signs all about, and they're there, and
Signs in the cornfield.
they morph with it's a good one.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
It's a good one.
So Ryan just saw Poltergeist for the first time this weekend. What did you think?
Loved it.
Cujo likes
Absolutely.
it. Cujo likes it.
Yeah.
Like,
Positive
did
feedback here.
Fuck them.
Yeah. And yeah, great. Another Spielberg classic.
Sure.
Love the graveyard kind of thing, like the disturbing of the undead sequence
Yeah.
that goes on there. And should I
That's
tell
always
a little
Yeah.
fun fact about
Yeah.
it? So Poltergeist, they used real skeletons for the pool scene, which I had no idea they could get away with that, but somehow it was cheaper for them to order real skeletons from real people.
Right.
And the cast didn't know
Yeah.
this until after filming that scene. And I'm sure they were pissed.
Well, they did donate their bodies to science, right?
Yeah,
So,
yeah.
I don't know.
The science of cinema.
Yeah, I don't know how they actually acquired them. I just know that that was like a swap
I'm
that
sure whoever found that loophole wants to make sure it doesn't happen again.
Right.
Mhm.
He caught a break on the
Yeah.
price.
they did. Yeah, like sure, but it leads some to say that allegedly that there's like a curse over the film because there's been all kinds of like random happenings and
Yeah.
random deaths associated
Bad
with
happenstances have
crew
occurred.
members and actors of the film. So then we come into another one that was pretty far ahead of its time too, and also kind of added like a whole cult following, and that's The Nightmare Before Christmas. Stop motion animation, which had kind of been seen throughout, mostly in children's films, but then Tim Burton takes it and does this
Amazing
film.
things.
Amazing things. There's always the debate of, is this a Christmas movie or is this a Halloween movie?
Both.
It's definitely both. It's one of those. That and Edward Scissorhands, which is also a Tim Burton movie, I think is also a great one for both. It just covers all your bases because there's the spooky Tim Burton, and then there's like elements of holiday in there. Great film.
So is Terrifier also?
Terrifier. That's another
Wears
big
a
one.
Santa outfit, doesn't he?
Something
you.
like that, yeah.
Yeah. So I guess we're hitting on both there. Found a great way to get shown twice.
Thank you.
Look at that.
Candy.
We got candy here.
Yay, trick or treat.
Trick or treat.
Yeah. Look out for razor blades, which is an absolute myth that actually never happens. So the myth of people putting pins and broken glass inside candy,
Oh,
as
yeah.
the documented times that's happened is like once, I think. And every other aspect was made up to further news programs.
You know what happened on that one? This guy, I don't know what he was slipping in there. He poisoned it
Right.
and trick or treated. I guess the only one that like ate the candy or did something before somebody found out because some parents suspected it was his own kid.
Oh,
Mm.
yeah.
There's a reference actually in Halloween 2
Yep.
of a kid going to the ER because he bit into candy that had razor blades.
Oh, okay.
We have one more.
Yeah, we got a comment here.
Yeah, we got so we have one more like kind of like groundbreaking movie to talk about, and then we've gotten requests for what our top
Yep.
threes are.
Uh-huh.
So the last one that's kind of been like a big game changer in the genre is the Scream franchise
Of course.
because it blends in scary, parody, and comedy
Yep.
on top of it, and then also kind of on another like there are other things that it undoes. So the movie kind of really starts to solidify that like final girl trope. It also kind of going back to something that was mentioned like previously, it's the first scary movie where someone who like had sex doesn't die. It kind of disrupts
Right.
that trend.
Yeah, let's
Right.
break this. Let's get out
Mhm.
of this
Yeah, like,
closed-minded kind of
like I was saying
singularity.
before, right? You know, you have the young girl who lied to her parents for the first time ever. I'm just going to work at the soup kitchen for the weekend. She goes out with her crazy slut friend Chloe. She wants to go hang out with Stefan and get her first taste of penis ever before she goes off to 10 years of study at Harvard. She just wants to be bad just once.
Yep.
And still, the car
And
never
boy,
fucking
does she
starts.
pay for it.
Pay for it.
It changes her life forever. And the four bums are still hungry at the soup kitchen.
Yeah.
Yeah, they didn't get their soup that day because Chloe didn't
Right.
show up.
And the
The
car
people-
still doesn't
yeah.
start. Good times.
Feed the homeless, everybody.
Feed the
All out of your parents for the first
Be
time ever.
unhoused.
Right.
mm-hmm.
Stay away from that crazy slut friend Chloe or whatever.
Chloe Awareness Week.
It's-
Chloe Awareness
It's
Week.
like classic stuff. I go, oh, this is going to be great.
Yeah.
I love
So-
watching those.
Hey, we got to jump in here from Jasanda.
All right. So while you guys are jumping around, I'm not hopping in, but hang on. While you guys are jumping around quick, talking about all the movies, we kind of want to know, what are each of your guys' top threes?
Just getting to that. Yeah.
I had one more thing I needed to talk about.
Yeah.
I
okay.
mentioned that.
Okay. Because I'm not a horror movie fan.
Uh-huh.
God damn, there's a lot of horror movies out there and shit that I've never even heard of.
Mm-hmm.
Never even heard of. I'm not a horror movie fan, though.
Endless list of amazing things. Yeah.
There's also one that, real quick, I want to know if you guys heard of.
Yeah.
What's up, bitches?
Nice,
There's
way to
a
jump
movie.
in, buddy.
There's a movie. I think it's called The Valentine, I think it's called The Valentine. I saw it like a long time ago.
Okay.
It was a Valentine's Day horror movie.
Where she relives every single.
It's one of the few horror movies that I've seen because I got dragged into seeing it. They're at a party and all that stuff, and it's just a dude or somebody's trying to murder somebody. A killer's trying to murder people, and they're trying to figure out who the murderer is, like the guy behind the mask, and it's like a whole fucked up movie. Like they're in the hot tub,
My Bloody Valentine?
I don't think it was or there was a scene where they're in a hot tub, and the dude puts puts the cover over it while they're in it, and they're all trying to like get fucking air, and he's like taking a drill and like trying to fucking drill them as they're coming up for air.
Oh, shit.
I think it's called the Valentine or something like that, right? It came out probably. I mean, this is probably like 20 years ago.
So that's your number one.
No, that's not. I'm not a horror movie fan, but I like The Shining because I watched it with my dad so many times that I'm not scared of it anymore because I've seen it too many times.
There goes the pup.
Hi, doggy.
He's good cure it all. Oh,
all right, well, I lost Scott.
Gotta
sit in for
hop
a second.
on in, dude.
Yeah, hop on in.
Pissed like a fucking racehorse.
Quickly, let's do our top three. So my top three.
Oh, wait, no, I had one more thing to talk
one
about.
more. Let's do the one more.
Scream. So, final girl trope. Fun facts about Scream. This is the movie where Courtney Cox and David Arquette met. They were married, and actually the series franchise follows kind of like the course of their marriage, which is interesting.
How cute.
I mean, unfortunately, they get divorced, and so in the last Scream, the most recent Scream, they are a divorced couple.
Yeah.
In the opening scene of the movie, Drew Barrymore accidentally called 911 for real multiple times because the crew didn't disconnect the phone on the set.
Oh.
And so she's like, supposed to be dialing 911 in the movie, but they kept actually calling 911. So like the times like this could be a false memory, but like there's a point where you can hear like 911, what is your emergency from her? That's real because they didn't disconnect the phone.
And they kept it in the movie.
And they kept it.
That's cool though.
My other favorite improv thing from Scream that they kept in the movie.
Oh yeah.
So without spoiling, there's a scene where Matt Lillard and then Skeet Ulrich are in some very slimy makeup. And so they're kind of like fighting with each other, and in the
starting to get woozy here.
I'm gonna lose a little woozy here, man. So Skeet Ulrich in the script was supposed to pass the phone to Matt Lillard. However, because they're both kind of slimy, he threw it at him and it hit him, which Matt Lillard genuinely responds, "You hit me with the phone, you dick." Improvised, and they kept it in the movie.
So well done.
Genuine reaction. So what are your three favorite scary movies?
Okay. I'm going to say, all right, here's someone playing that in the background.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. That's how much of a delay the show's on from the stream.
Oh, that's a delay. So I'm going to say, you go first.
Okay. I would say number 3, we didn't actually talk about it, but Nightmare on Elm Street. Number 2, also not talked about, Carrie, probably tied with The Shining though. So Stephen King in second place. My favorite is The Changeling. That one is genuinely scary.
Loved it. Just saw it recently. So it is a haunted house movie that kind of takes a little bit of a different twist.
Mm-hmm.
A little bit more humanity to the ghost.
Haunted house, disgraced political officials, family secret.
Oh yeah. Very good watch. Highly recommend. And I'm going to go with Silence of the Lambs, number 1.
Great movie.
Creature from the Black Lagoon and Nosferatu.
The new one?
The new one.
Yeah, that was great. It was
Very
so
good.
good.
Not a horror movie.
Yeah.
We went to the movie dressed up.
Skarsgård does such a good job.
Do you know he can move his eyes 2 different directions?
Yeah.
So Bill Skarsgård also plays Pennywise in It.
Yep.
And so there are multiple close-ups where he'll move his eyes different directions.
Yeah, can unfocus and kind of like, with that creepy smile, his
Mhm.
eye just drifts a little bit off.
So, I don't watch scary movies, so The Shining, and that's all
Great
I got.
movie. That's
But
great.
Scott's going to get in here. I'll tell his 3.
Mhm.
Yeah.
And then I'm actually curious. Are you guys gamers?
He is.
I've played a game or two.
Okay. Favorite horror games?
Oh,
Resident
I haven't
Evil,
played
Silent
any.
Hill.
Resident Evil, I've seen some of that, and I've sat there and watched, but also Slender Man. The Slender Man.
Resident Evil, Silent
Oh.
Hill. There's a lot of them.
Just that simple concept of Slender Man where, like, they have, you're wandering around in that really shitty animation, and you don't know if he's behind you or you're just going to see him out in the distance. That concept of doing that late at night with a bunch of people is just...
With all the lights. All right, and then is it time to say bye?
Yeah, I think we're getting
Probably.
there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I could keep going. I got a whole.
Yeah, Diana, keep going.
I would say number 4, Jennifer's Body.
Okay.
That's not really. That's kind of more along the Scream lines.
You know, I've never seen that one.
It's great.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, welcome back.
Hey.
Oh, hey. So, top 3 horror movies. I don't know. I really would have to think about that one. But,
Yeah.
shit that really scared the shit out of me. I guess when I was little, like Bigfoot movies. I had one called The Baron. You're doing your paper route, and it's not even like completely light out yet. You see trees you think are moving and shit.
Yeah.
And that scared the crap out of me. But
The biggest jump scare I got recently was that crappy It's Alive movie.
Oh my gosh.
Dad goes in the basement and that pinata falls on him.
Yep.
I jumped.
I jumped.
And I
at
don't
that
jump
one.
that much anymore.
I
It's like,
jumped on
whoa.
that one. I was like, oh my goodness.
who?
That's a good killer baby one if you're interested. Mutant killer baby.
Mutant Killer Babies. Excellent movie is an excellent form of birth control.
I think that movie was intended as birth control. Very pro-choice, the entire thing.
There's a ban on alcohol. I'm afraid.
1920s of this guy's big.
The prohibition.
Yeah.
You dirty cops.
Yeah.
Stuff. I love all those interesting facts about some of the behind the scenes.
Yeah.
And I see a lot of things, like some of these that really touched home. I was like, I never thought of that. The poor killers, they just wanted some love and attention and to fit in, and they had to take it out
Yeah.
on poor society.
Which is what they're on now. They're bringing a lot of
And the
empathy.
car doesn't start.
to all
So if
these
you ever go into a
characters,
weird adventure, always bring like an extra battery starter or something.
Yeah.
Or make sure you have extra sets of keys and shit like that.
Everywhere you go.
It's just
Charge your
amazing.
cell
In all
phone.
these cars, there's never a flat tire.
The simplest way they could
car
do it.
won't start.
Well, because you
There's
drive
never
on
a flat
if
fucking
you're being
tire.
chased by something, you drive on a flat.
There's never a flat fucking
Nope,
tire.
gotta go.
But there's never a battery that works.
That's because Michelin is the sponsor to all
But you
those.
got to crank it 85 times, and then finally one time it goes, and it starts up.
Yeah.
And the guy's like on the windshield, or gal, or monster, or critter. Scary shit, man. And don't invoke spirits. That's another
Probably the
thing.
most.
Yeah.
Don't
Don't mess with
test
that.
them.
No,
Don't
no.
tease.
But a
Don't
good
play with
terror.
them Ouija boards, all
Yeah.
that garbage.
Yeah, don't.
Don't do that.
No. But a
No.
good, terrifying Twilight Zone. So talking about psychological thrillers, like Twilight Zone
No,
is pretty
that was yours.
terrifying. So that's the stuff that,
That
would
was
scare
over
me.
here. That was yours.
The idea of someone for no reason whatsoever being torn into another dimension or a world
That was
where
yours.
things are
Yeah.
just different.
Drink,
it's their own
John. Just
personal
drink.
doom, you know?
John Scarrett.
Would be terrified.
Government
John's
playing strange experiments on
Right.
people and all that other crazy shit.
The history of the Cleveland Browns. That'll
Yeah.
scare the shit out of everybody.
Yeah, I quit. All right.
That'll
think-
money. So what are you watching? You're definitely watching The Cabin. Huh?
Yeah, I gotta watch The Cabin. Gotta watch Halloween 3.
You got to find that X-Files moth.
Yeah.
I looked it
episode.
up. I
Gotta do it.
have it saved
So,
somewhere.
gotta-
I think so. And then I gotta get the
It's that
episode.
shit out of me. It just was like, wow, there might be things out there like that.
Right.
That's the first I heard of it. I'm
I
like,
believe.
Now if a moth's in the house, I'll just shoot out the window.
That's it. I
don't
let
wanna
the cats
make
get
Daddy
it. And I'm like,
of
go.
mine mad. Right? You
Get
go
it.
that way, moth. I don't want to mess
Yeah.
with your parrots.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So. I
Parting
think we're-
words, everybody?
Yeah, parting words.
Oh,
Support local cinema. Go
Right.
see, what was the name again?
Shelby Oaks.
Shelby Oaks.
Shelby Oaks.
If
Amazing.
you want to be scared.
Ohio-based.
Hometown
Scariest state there is.
That's right.
stuff. Don't invoke spirits. Don't play with them silly gizmos and boards and all that garbage.
Yeah.
Treat people well.
Egg
Yeah.
House is like a normal kid.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
And make sure you love the young psychopaths so they don't turn out to be old wackopaths.
Exactly.
Yeah, let them be CEOs and surgeons like they should be.
That's
Yeah.
reassuring as I'm having surgery
Yeah.
tomorrow. Sounds good.
Hey,
All right.
Yeah.
All right, thanks for tuning in, everybody.
Cheers, everybody.
Yeah.
Be good to each other. Be good to animals.